Hey, what up, guys? Johnny Ward here, bringing you the second ever episode of Voice Memo Mondays. I got some positive feedback on this, so I'm going to bring it back. I mean, I'm constantly thinking of these rants on my way home, so I might as well throw it out there into the void. Hope you enjoy. Leave some comments on the show notes. Leave something in a review. DM me on Instagram. You can find all my socials at www.thenerdyverseofmadness.ca. Top of that bar is every single social link I have. Follow me there. Thanks. Peace. I don't know if anyone saw my posting of the trailer for Sandland, the open world RPG based on the Akira Toriyama single one-shot. But I am super excited for it. Everyone knows that I love Dragon Ball Z, I love it all. But outside of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama does have some great content. I mean, he did the art for Dragon Quest and Chrono Trigger, obviously, but Dr. Slump is probably his next most popular series, and that's really good. I haven't finished reading it. I'd say maybe a quarter of the way through it. I really enjoy that. I do need to get Sandland. I don't think I've read that one. So I need to find a physical copy of that. I have had my eye on an English copy of Nikomajin, which I don't think exists, but I really, really want to read that because that looks hilarious and I need it in my collection. So if anyone can find a English copy of that, shoot me a DM because I need it. This Saturday I'm going to be playing my first campaign with my son for D&D, Dungeons & Dragons. Back when he was like 2 or 3, I kind of ran like a 10-minute story and had him roll some dice. But this is the first time that he's actually built a character to rules. And I found a campaign. It's 2 players, just a DM and a single player. I'm gonna have to play maybe a couple of DMPCs, but I'm really excited for it because he's shown such an interest. I mean, he likes to read, but he's never as excited about reading as when he's like flipping through the monster manual or the player's handbook. And he got really excited and rolled a Knoll character, which I had to find some homebrew stuff online, but the one I found was really good. If I remember to, I'll link it in the show notes, as well as the campaign. It's a 3-part one-player campaign. I can't remember the term they used, but if I can remember, I'll put it in there as well. The show notes. The first one's free on Dungeon Masters Guild. The second 2 are paid, but they're really cheap. It's a trilogy. Would there be any interest in me recording the audio on this and playing it on, I don't know, D&D Tuesdays or some crap like that? Let me know. I just found out that there is a VHS copy of Scream that includes audio commentary by Wes Craven and somebody else, but I need it because the cover is brilliant. I need it more than I need the 3 variant covers of Drew, Nev, and Courtney. So if you see it, let a brother know. I need it. Let's try, look high and low, search the sky and the sea below. Let's try, seize the day, and make new friends along the way. So I just finished listening to my interview with Otherworldly Comics, which will air before this episode, I think. I don't really know yet, but I'll take a look. But it filled my heart with joy. As you'll hear within the interview, I followed him for a while, but it was just so inspiring. And I know he's not the first person to do it, but it makes me so happy to see people, particularly fandom nerds, but anybody just making a business out of the hobbies they love. And I hope you guys either loved it or do love it. I still don't know when I'm airing it. Probably air it this Friday, which will be the Friday before this Monday, and I'm just going to stop it. So I hope you like it when you hear it. So since my interview I did on the weekend, I've got an itch for VHS tapes again. And now I'm finding out that Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, was printed on VHS when I thought it wasn't, because I have an abundance of Phantom Menaces and Attack of the Clones, but I did not realize that Revenge of the Sith did make it. So now I gotta hunt for that. eBay's got them for way too much. God. Oh man, I really didn't want to get on a tape kick again, but alas, here I am. So I did an interview with a writer and artist of a Dragon Ball fan fiction called Dragon Ball New Hope. He is in France, so he didn't. I reached out to him to ask if he'd be on my podcast, and he said English wasn't his strong suit, so he didn't really feel comfortable. Didn't think that it would be exciting for the listeners to listen to, which is fair enough. And it's actually what gave me the idea to do print interviews with my guests and potential content creators who aren't strong in English, which is fair. And I do love the print interview aspect because also there's probably tons of creators I'd want to connect with that are strong with English and, you know, don't have the time to sit down for a half an hour and talk to me, but it's easier to kind of pick away at a print interview here and there. But I want you all to check it out, www.thenerdyversemadness.ca. That was a really good interview, especially if you're a Dragon Ball fan, because this stuff's fantastic. This series is really, really good, and I recommend anybody who likes Dragon Ball to check it out. Go check out the interview too, and support him if you can. I talk about all of this in the interview, but go peep it. It'll help with my engagement, my views, etc. And he deserves some more eyeballs for sure. So last night I finished reading Bonesmith by Nikki Pau Preto. I probably fucked up the pronunciation of that, but wow. I'm going to have a fuller review on I'm going to have a review on Goodreads, and then I'm going to have a more fleshed out, spoiler riddled review on my blog at nerdyversemadness.ca. But it was good. I think it's billed as YA, but honestly, it was really good. It had some cheesy moments, but despite the cheese, like, it just felt good. Like, it didn't feel so cheesy, even though it was cheesy. And the way it ended was, like, so fantasy cliche, but it didn't feel cliche. I don't really know how to iterate that better. I'm going to try and write it out better, but I think I'm still going to be at a loss for words. I'm really excited to read the second book. I just wish I didn't have to wait so fucking long, but c'est la vie. Good one. She's also a Canadian after my own heart because she hates the cold, doesn't like hockey either, so that's actually more of the reason I bought it than the book itself, because I wanted to support a fellow Canadian author that was after my own heart, and it turned out to be really good. So I definitely recommend it. I think I'm going to give it 4 stars if I didn't say that already. Yeah, I'm going to give it 4. I could read it again. Yeah, there was some parts that could be better, but 4, I'll do it. I rank things high, as you probably know. I'm easily pleased. I always have very low expectations, so it's not that hard for me to be impressed. I don't know. It was good, though. Now that I'm done Bonesmith, I'm going to read Our Own Unique Affliction. That looks really exciting, and if it's not good, I mean it's short. Then after that, I'm going to read The Warrior Retreat, try and squeeze that in before my interview with that book bish, so she'll actually discuss shit. And then I don't know. I'm either going to do Wasps and the Ice Cream, or I'm going to read the second book in the Keurig story. I'm on a bit of a fantasy tip right now. My kid's really into D&D, so I'm trying to get those creative juices flowing so I can DM a campaign, which I think I might have talked about this week already. I don't know. We'll see. So this isn't something I normally talk about, but I shared something in my stories, and I was talking with my good friend Tobin Elliott this morning. And my other good friend, Kate Reads to Escape, last night about this fucking How They Ended How I Met Your Mother. This show, I know a lot of people don't like laugh track comedy. It is what it is, but that show is really good. The more I watch it, the more I realize Ted is, like, gross, and I don't like him. I just watch it for Ted and Lily, or Lily and Marshall's story, which leads me into my rant this morning, is that I didn't know that Lily was one of, like, the most hated characters in television. Like, there's, like, I don't know about the most hated, but there's, like, this big movement as if she's fucking Jenny from Forrest Gump. Like, fuck you. Lillian Marshall for life. The attention deficit is real. I mean, I made the Nerdyverse of Madness so I could put focus on everything that I love that I can't put focus on all of the time. And I'm in so many groups on Facebook because I know it's the most organic way to kind of grow a following is Facebook or TikTok, and I'm not really well versed in the talk. But I'm going through my feed and I'm like, oh my god, this is literally my brain, because I'm seeing, like, Star Wars announcement, anime, Dragon Ball announcement, this new thing about One Piece, season 2 of Wednesday is going to be more horror as opposed to thriller, and I love it, but it also is a little window into the soul of truly how filled with madness my brain is. On that note, though, I am fucking stoked for Wednesday season 2.